How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and the HTC Titan really revolutionized Windows Phone in a lot of ways, but it is out, and in is the HTC Titan II. This is the newest creation from HTC on the Windows Phone side, and it's packing a 1.5 gigahertz Scorpion processor, a 4.7-inch display with 480 by 800 pixels, a 16 megapixel camera so you can take all kinds of crazy pictures, and a front-facing camera as well. Is this a Titan? Well, I can only think of two Titans that could carry this device, Chuck Norris and Vince from ShamWow, and I reached out to them both, and they weren't available for comment. So we're just going to figure it out on our own in this Phone Dog unboxing video. But first, some love to Best Buy Mobile for hooking us up with phones like this for use in our One Paw Bandit giveaway game. When you go into Best Buy Mobile to get your Titan II, when it comes out on April 8th, you can walk out working. They'll help you set up your email, your web, your contacts, and more. So when you walk out that door, you're good to go at Best Buy Mobile. Is this sucker fit for a Titan? Can it live up to the Titan name? We're going to find out in the unboxing, which starts right now. Remember the Titan? Well, you see what I did there? Remember the Titan? This is the Titan II. This is coming to AT&T on April 8th for $199.99. So it's launching on the same day as the Nokia Lumia 900, although it packs a 16 megapixel camera, and that comes in with a little bit of a higher price point, a little bit of a different design as well for Windows Phone users. So special thanks to AT&T for hooking us up with a review unit. Always very nice of them to do so. Let's do a rundown of the specs here, and we'll look at the box as well. 4.7-inch display. It's a 480 by 800 display. 4G LTE connectivity, so another Windows Phone on AT&T with LTE connectivity. Windows Phone 7.5 Mango. Dual camera, 16 megapixels on the back with 720p HD video recording and a front-facing 1.3 megapixel camera. In the box, you get a quick start guide, and then you get texting and driving. It can wait. Very, very true. Very true. So you can see the design's changed. It's more of an industrial-looking design, a little bit of a curved design, and I had the Titan with me in the intro, but I put it on the other side of the desk, so I'm not going to be able to reach for it and smoothly pull that off in an unboxing video. But let's see, out of the box you get a couple of goodies here. You get the battery door, which is very nice of them, or not battery door, I'm sorry, the battery is actually non-removable. It's a 1,730 milliamp hour non-removable battery, but you get this little door to hide the SIM card slot, which someone asked me on Twitter, just so you know, it looks like a full SIM card. It is a regular size SIM card. It is not a micro SIM card. So if you're looking to go from maybe the Lumia 900 to the Titan II, your significant other has one, you guys flip back and forth, because that's a fun thing to do, right? Switch phones on Tuesdays? You never heard of that? You're not going to be able to do it without switching SIM cards or getting a SIM card adapter for the Nokia Lumia 900. So you can see USB cable here, AC adapter module, typical HTC stuff that we've seen in the box. If I can get their cornstarch bags to open up, which are eco-friendly, by the way, which is nice that they're concerned about the environment. So USB cable here, AC adapter module, bam. Typical HTC stuff here. Nothing too surprising, but you get some goodies down here in the box. Safety and regulatory guide, Windows Phone 7, limited warranty on HTC products, and then please refer to Windows Phone 7 license terms. More reading that you're probably never going to read, but that's okay, because you probably should read it, but you know, none of us ever do. Let's go ahead and grab the battery door here and pull this out and take a look. So it's a nice design. You know, I'm impressed with the look, and I said this at CES in the hands-on video. I like the look of it a little bit better than the HTC Titan I. You can see it's got that kind of curve at the bottom, an HTC staple that we've seen in some of the older devices, the Legend, and a few others that I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm saying, but I actually can't think of them on camera right now, so we're just going to say a few others. And then, of course, that pops in down here at the bottom. So it's got a nice uniform design to it. 16 megapixel camera on the back with dual LED flash, which is obviously the selling point of this. And I think when people come in and they're like, why is this phone $100 more than the Lumia 900? That's what they're going to say. Obviously, the 16 megapixel camera is a selling point. And a little bit of a larger display as well over here, 4.7 inches as opposed to 4.3. But you've got a camera shortcut button, volume rocker, micro USB charging port over here on the right, your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack up top, and a power button. So it's got a good weight to it as well. Feels good in the hand. You got your three mandatory Windows Phone buttons down here, back, home, and then search. And of course AT&T starting up right now. And you can see there's a little bit of a bulge to the camera on the back, but all in all has a pretty nice design to it. And you know, seems to me like it fits pretty well in the hand. 4.7 is pushing it a little bit in terms of display size for a lot of people. It may be too large for some. Then there's your front-facing camera. But you know, I think for a lot of people that are really interested in media and content like that with a lot of pictures, this could be a good device for them. So Windows Phone starting up right now, and let's take a look. We're going to get started. We're going to skip all this stuff, and there is a SIM card in it. What a liar. Let's go in here and say next. Let's go down here and whatever. Go to next, next. We can set this up later. I can set this up off camera. I want to show you the meat of the phone. So, and if you don't eat meat, I'm going to show you the tofu of the phone. It's Friday. It's Bad Joke Friday. Come on, guys. Work with me here. You can see Windows Phone logo on the back, HTC. But yeah, I really like the build quality of this one, and it's going to be a tough call between the Lumia 900 and the Titan II, both of which have really decent build quality across the board. I like the metal, kind of metal look here, and then even though that's kind of a soft touch plastic up there at the top, that's a nice unibody construction down here at the bottom. So unfortunately the battery is not removable, but it is 1,730 milliamp hours. Now interestingly enough, compare this, and I know I'm doing a lot of comparisons here, but they're both Windows phones that are launching on the same day. Compare this to the Lumia 900, smaller display, it is an AMOLED display, but smaller 4.3-inch display with a 1,830 milliamp hour battery. So 100 more milliamp hours on the Nokia Lumia 900 with a smaller display. So it'll be kind of interesting to put these two to the test in terms of battery life, because the Lumia has done a pretty good job so far with staying connected throughout the day with moderate use. It'll be interesting to see with this one, with a bigger display, with a really high-end camera, if it can make it through the day with a 1,730 milliamp hour battery on LTE. So installing apps, taking its sweet time here installing apps. Come on, back up and running and in business. So you can see that Windows Phone text just popped up. So 4.7-inch display here, same as on the original Titan, and you've got your typical Windows Phone Metro UI look and feel here. You've got your tiles, and you have some AT&T stuff pre-installed out of the box as well. But you know, 1.5 gigahertz, and granted it's a single-core Scorpion processor, but it's very, very smooth thanks to Windows Phone and the way that it works in the overall architecture of this mobile operating system. So AT&T code scanner, My Wireless, Navigator, radio, UVerse mobile, and then you get some other stuff out of the box, of course, Office and Zune support, which are Microsoft things, and then YP Mobile. Now, like the typical Windows phones of the past on AT&T, you can uninstall all the AT&T stuff, which is really nice. You don't want to use radio, you can uninstall it. Perhaps My AT&T isn't your thing. You can come up here, or My Wireless, which is now renamed My AT&T if I recall. You can uninstall that. So that's a nice little touch. And I'm really, you know, those types of customization options really make these devices appealing to a lot of people. So you can see here, typical Windows Phone keyboard, although you get a 4.7-inch display here, and my biggest pet peeve, as I've said before on Windows Phone devices, save some room for your notifications bar, but you'll notice that it never stays on the screen. I would love to see this keyboard stretch out, so when it's not available on the display, you can really take advantage of that 4.7-inch display. So we can say the Quick Brown Fox is happy. No, let's say something else. Quick Brown Fox is ready to get drunk on Friday. Ready to get drunk tonight. And I can't type today. Quick Brown Fox is ready to get drunk tonight. So I can come over here and say I probably meant quick. And this is a nice feature of Windows Phone. And I always love to see what comes up. The quick grown fox is reset to get drunks tonight. Keep that in mind. That's a good text right there. And then you can see your notifications bar up at the top as well. But all in all, a decent keyboard and no real differences in terms of settings. But you can see the Metro UI tiles here, some square, some rectangular, and then of course you can easily access and pin that to start. And then you can have a camera shortcut down there, whatever it is you want on your home screen. You can do the same thing with contacts as well. You call somebody on a regular basis, perhaps the wife, the husband, the significant other. You can pin them on the main screen and then call directly from there. You can get directly to their contact card by going there. So much more coverage to come on the HTC Titan II on PhoneDog.com. Is this phone fit for a Titan? So far, so good. Although the price point of $200 for a lot of people may be kind of a hard one to swallow when you can get the Lumia 900 for $99.99. We'll see. Then again, you get a nice 16 megapixel camera over here, so that may be a good value proposition for those that are really interested in photography. And you can see just a quick picture I took out of the gate there. Hey, it looks pretty decent. And even when zoomed in, pretty good quality there with the Titan. We'll do more of those in different lighting. Much more coverage to come on the site with both this and the Lumia 900, so keep it locked for continuing coverage. And check out my arm here. Wow, that looks really really weird on camera. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PhoneDog. We're always doing cool stuff on Facebook. And hit us up on Google Plus as well, gplus.to/PhoneDog. So gplus.to/PhoneDog. Follow me on Twitter as well, PhoneDog_Aaron, and on Facebook at my page, facebook.com/PhoneDogAB. Let me know what you think. Titan II, Lumia 900, or hey, just whatever the highest end Android device is at the time. Which one you like more? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.